Look at that guy, doesn't even care to say hi. What is happening to the world lately? COVID is doing real weird shit to people's mind. I mean, look at the people roaming outside in the supermarket, in the outside in the public areas. They don't smile no more. And it's like something has been taken from them. Yeah, of course, no shit, but not smiling wouldn't help. I mean, it's better to smile than not to smile. Requires less use of muscles. I mean, let's see it as a thermodynamic point of view. Less energy wasted than, have a growling face. Anyway, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Anisur Rahman, and today's episode is a bit special to me, probably because of two reasons. I'll show you one here, lying around here right now. I'll show you in a couple of minutes why, and yep, let's roll on and start this video. So a little bit of backstory on this. If this is what I think it is, which I think it should, if it's not what I think it is, then I'll be just making a complete fool of myself, and this video probably wouldn't make it to the final cut. But if you're watching this, then I was right. So a little bit of backstory on this. 2 years ago when I came here in Germany, I was so overwhelmed and I was so in awe of this country, it being the first time for me in a European country. I was so much in awe, like no matter where I go or whatever streets I roam, I was like in and every time like I would brought up my phone up and like take photos, and then I just fell in love with it that so much that I bought myself a camera. Like the limited amount of knowledge that I had that time and the experience, and the previous amount of knowledge that I've had of my previous owned cameras, which is zero. I bought this little point and shoot, and with this started my journey of clicking photos and taking videos of me, my life and my surroundings. I obviously got a gorilla pod also, that bendy thing. Little did I know that every set of weight of cameras required different strength and different stability of this gorilla pod. I went with the smallest one because I didn't know anything. What would a normal guy do with a gorilla pod? He would stabilize it like this, probably like this. Maybe even if you're going hardcore, you would do something like this, right? What my creative ass did was take this handle and mount it on the door of a fridge. I mounted this on the door handle of a fridge to be able to record myself cooking in the kitchen. Long story short, it didn't support the weight of the camera. The camera fell down. Camera fell down, it didn't start, and it broke from inside. So yep, since then it's lying here as a showpiece. I was so disheartened, so heartbroken that I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to buy a camera ever again. 2 months in and I started desiring another camera. So I decided to wait. In the meantime, I started researching about photography, videography. I learned a little bit. So it was not until a few weeks ago that I finally bought my second camera, the one that I'm using to record this right now. Yep, I started my journey with my second camera. The only problem with it was the lens was so big, so two issues. One, it was hard to carry around if you're going out in the city with friends, and two, because of the big focal length, I had to keep the camera really far away from me to be able to capture the whole of me, and therefore the audio also gets affected because of the mic. So that was also an issue if I'm filming most of the content inside a room. So I decided to go for the smaller lens, the lens that I had originally made up my mind to buy. I looked up on eBay Kleinanzeigen, it's like the OLX in Germany, and I found a pretty decent one. The only issue was it was so far away from me, it wasn't worth it to go take it and come back. So the seller suggested that he would ship it to me, same price, and I thought it was a little bit sketchy, but I decided to go for it. And yep, 3 days later, here it is. I'm really stoked right now. Let's open it, shall we? बबल्स भर दिए क्या? Thank God it works. So I'm gonna go and fix some meals. I'm hungry as fuck right now. Nothing new as always. But before that, switching to this camera right now. I also have to test and see how it works. So switching back to the main camera right now, Sony with the new lens. This one is a 1650mm. The other one was 18135, the bigger one. It's just a 2mm difference. But when I zoom out throughout, you can see how much space do I have. So I can come closer to the camera so that I do not have to extend my arm fully, and B, the camera is closer, so the audio will be better right now. So yep, so much for the camera details. Now the second highlight of the day, it's leg day today. You guys already know it from the thumbnail, don't you? So it's not actually the first leg day after the gym has opened, it's actually the second. The first day I went, I just got it 3 plates that felt really heavy, and I was like, oh man, it's gonna take a lot of time to recover. But yeah, today is the second day and I'm really pumped for it. Time to get my pre-workout meal in, have some rest because I usually rest a little bit before going to the gym, especially if I'm training heavy. And I'll take my pre-workout, then head to the gym, so you'll probably see me next squatting in the gym.
Got me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it. Now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel them. I can feel them pull me down. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now. I'm feeling close to hell.
Anyway, last set done. 18 to 5. We're good to go home. You'll probably next see me in my home. Definitely have to take the elevators today. Anyway, I had a really great workout. Wow, look at the echo all around here. The 4 plates went really well. The only thing is that the camera battery died in the middle, and I really wasn't able to film that whole set. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't went for the 4 plates at all because for obvious reasons it's first day and it wouldn't be that wise to go all out. So yeah, instead of that, after a couple of more sets of 3 plates, and then we are heading home. I'll probably buy some chicken along the way and you'll probably see me next in my home.
2 hours later.
A couple of things have happened since I left the gym. Remember I said I have to get chicken on my way home? So imagine this, I'm standing at the counter with a heavy gym bag behind me, a camera and a tripod in one hand and 2 boxes of chicken in the other, only to realize that I'm missing my wallet. It was so embarrassing, I almost turned red with embarrassment. Now keep in mind that I'm not that kind of guy, I'm as hardcore as it gets, but it was probably the fact that the cashier was cute at the counter and that made me red with embarrassment having no money. I forgot my wallet. So yeah, I had to rush home because it was almost closing time, put the bag and the camera here, take my wallet, bought the chicken, came back, cooked it, ate it, and then I realized, oh, I have to end this video. So yep, here I am ending this video. One thing that I realized today while squatting, and I just wanted to put out there and share it with you guys, is like, if you are hungry for a process, like no matter how hungry you are and how bad you want it, if it's a process, it's gonna take its time and you can't just skip that time. And it's not recommended either, because going through that process, going through all that time, no matter whatever you are doing in life, it actually builds something that would last, because anything that is obtained fast also goes fast. So whatever you're doing, if it's taking its time, just give it its due time, and I promise you, if it's gonna take time to build something, it's gonna last also longer. That's something that I have learned in the weight room, and it also applies in my real life so much. So that was something that I wanted to share with you guys, because whatever the important thing that comes in your life, if it takes time and effort, you value it more in the long run, and whatever comes easy, it goes also easy, and you just don't value it that much. It applies to everything in life. So yeah, carry on the process, go hard on the grind, but a little bit easy on yourself. yourself while doing it. As the lockdown is easing throughout the whole world and the life is getting back to normal slowly, I hope you guys go out and crush it and get whatever you have ever wanted in life. That's it from me for today, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. If not the video, at least the squats. For those of you hard hitters in the room. And if you did, hit that like button, comment if you want to see more training videos or more nutritional type of videos, then I'll make sure to keep it in my account. Share it with your friends who you think can benefit from it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.